man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Good Fellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watch
Good Fellas Sports.
Good Fellas, bro.
Here because there was one topic I did want to touch on you with Crawford throwing his hat into want to fight Canelo at 168. Would imagine fans want to see you and Canelo even more, but did that kind of throw you off guard also?
I mean, everybody wants to fight Canelo. It's a money fight. You know what I mean? I think even Inoue would come up to fight Canelo. Canelo wanted to fight. But is this a lot of money to be made with the fight? I mean, I don't want to see Crawford to fight Melon, to be honest with you, but it'll be. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a great fight. It'd be a great fight, but I feel like if I deserve my opportunity, and after this fight, what else are you gonna say? You know what I mean? This is a tough fight. You know, the top WBC, the top people ranked in WBC are fighting each other. So I mean, it should be an easy call. So I mean, I don't know. I don't want to keep speaking about that subject. We're ready for our fight, November 25th. I'm gonna go put in work.
Since he's asking for the fight at 168, just curious, because he's calling out Canelo at 168. You're a 168 fighter. And I know it sounds crazy, but if he were to turn around and be like, hey, yeah, I'll fight David.
Hell yeah, I'll be dope. I have a lot of respect for Terence Crawford. And just because I want to fight, if we would fight, doesn't mean we have hard feelings for each other. He's definitely a great fighter. I'd love to fight him.
That'd be crazy, man. Just the size difference.
All right, man. David Benavidez said that he down to fight Terence Crawford. He was asked about Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. He said that he'd be down. He was like, I really don't want to see it because for the most part, I deserve my opportunity. Especially if he defeats Demetrius Andrade, whatever they call him. I would have to agree. When he was asked, what if Crawford wanted to fight you, would you fight him? He was like, yeah. And he explained for the most part how everybody want to fight Canelo because it's a money fight. And, if he think it'd be a great fight between Crawford and Canelo, you got to respect for Crawford. But, he said if Crawford wanted to run the fade with him, he would. But Benavidez don't bring that same type of money. Now, excuse me, if Benavidez beat Canelo, then perhaps, but I just don't think he gonna instantly turn into what Mayweather turned against Oscar De La Hoya. I think it'll continue to take some building. I mean, obviously he'll be a bigger star because he probably had to beat Canelo twice. But let's talk about it. Check out the Boxing Moves playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. And David Benavidez is just too big, to be honest. I don't think it's too much Crawford could do. I think versus Canelo just too big. But at least Canelo started off at a smaller weight class. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference right there. Canelo started off at a smaller weight class, and I feel that David Benavidez is just naturally big. Some people say he should be a cruiserweight. Some people say he'd be a heavyweight. Some people say he should be a light heavyweight. I mean, I think obviously, for the most part, that's the difference. I think that's the difference. So I think that dude just too big for Crawford. You see how much of the ring he takes up. I mean, most of his opponents he able to close the distance on him because he's just that much more bigger than them guys. And I think Canelo, you got a guy that can Crawford might be a little bit taller and same height, reach. Well, Benavidez, it ain't no debate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no debate about it. Benavidez is bigger, naturally bigger, all that, you know what I'm saying? And Benavidez probably young enough to take a catch weight and still keep going. That's kind of where Canelo probably looking at it. You got a guy who is busting at the seams to make 168, but then again, he probably young enough to endure a catch weight or rehydration clause and, crack his neck and keep going and stuff of that nature. So that's kind of what you probably looking at, the politics with Benavidez. You really can't drain him. Canelo drain him, he probably gonna drain himself. Now is it kind of sad that Canelo Alvarez kind of don't want to mix it up with mix it up with Benavidez? I mean, yeah. I mean, I can understand him not wanting to mix it up with Terence Crawford. It's all risk. When you get up there, it ain't like Crawford is like Mayweather status. When you get up there, it's, all the money the same. You know, Crawford might, you know, bring a bigger fight than David Benavidez. But if you lose to Crawford, I mean, you lose to all credibility. You lose to David Benavidez, people just say you got old and it was your time to pass the torch and whatever. You know what I'm saying? My bad, stopping the laundromat. But like I said before, I don't even know where I left off at. But with Benavidez, with Canelo, him and Terence Crawford pretty much dimensions the same height, but Canelo just got acclimated at the weight and he thicker at the weight. You know what I'm saying? And if Canelo lose to Terence Crawford, I think that's where I was at. I mean, for the most part, he lose everything. You know what I'm saying? He lose all credibility. I mean, you lose to Benavidez, oh, he just got old overnight. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't prime Canelo. That wasn't the same Canelo that we seen. Canelo had been slipping. You lose to Terence Crawford, a guy jumping up 2 or 3 weight classes depending on where you go next. You know, that's legacy changing. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't that good to begin with. You couldn't even beat him. You couldn't beat slick black fighters. You know, he did the same thing Mayweather did to you. And all that money the same. I mean, you know, Canelo bigger than any, you know, slightly bigger than anybody he can. I mean, Crawford slightly bigger than anybody that he can fight up there. You know, once you start to get the naming, you know, Beevil, he way bigger than Beevil, better than the Bitter BF, bigger than David Benavidez. I mean, bigger than the Lara rematch, bigger than Danny Garcia, because they all at 60 now, are supposed to be fighting at 60. So yeah, he bigger than, you know, he bigger than most of the dudes up there. You know, but is the money significantly different for Canelo to take the risk? We know Canelo don't like taking risks, and he thought Beevil was an easy lick. That's exactly what he thought, Beevil. He thought Beevil was an easy lick, and that's why he took the fight. Yeah, man, with Benavidez and Crawford and all them, dude. I mean, Benavidez and Crawford, I just can't really see that happen. There's too much size difference right there. You know, Benavidez just gonna walk Crawford down. Crawford really going to push Benavidez on the back foot. You know, Benavidez one of them dudes that seem to get stronger as the fight go on. Benavidez give up the rounds early on, but he know he gonna close that gap. The only thing I like to see Benavidez do, you know, is pick up that jab. You know, he walk guys down too much, relying on his size and his chin too much a little bit. His defense not bad at all, but he just, you know, you walk guys down relying on your, you know, without a jab, and I don't like it. He should be jabbing his way in a lot more, and I think that'll make him more effective, and I think he would have stopped Caleb Plant even with all the holding and stuff. You know, even if he had a good power jab or a good double, triple piston like jab, you know what I'm saying? Getting jabbing his way on through, I think he'd be a different animal. And then, you know, let the jab set up his combination punches, or then he feint the jab and then he come with hooks, and then he throw combination punches. I think that would be the ticket for him. But too much size. He wasn't like lobbying to fight Crawford. He was obviously asked the question, would you do it if he wanted to fight you? He said, yeah. You know, and that's just, you know, you talk about a guy that should be, some people say could be at like heavyweight, cruiserweight, wherever, fighting Terence Crawford. I mean, really, the risk don't weigh the reward. Even if he beat Canelo, you know, it's still going to take time for him to establish himself as a $50 million fighter. He still got to build off of that. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather instantly became a star when he fought De La Hoya. But to get to $200 million a fight, he still had to build off that. So I don't think Crawford going to be around until Benavidez build. I don't think he's going to be around, you know, when Benavidez build that up. That's my opinion. You know, I don't think he's going to be around by the time Benavidez get that big. Pause. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I wouldn't say it's a good fight. I don't even think the Canelo Crawford is a good fight. I think that's a mismatch. You know, and that's my humble opinion on it. I think it's a mismatch. You know, somebody jumping up 2 weight classes, and the fans today don't have no respect. They don't have no respect for weight classes because they don't know shit about boxing. Only the truly exceptional was climbing weight classes and doing these things like Henry Armstrong and guys like this. It's truly an anomaly. Now, if Crawford can do it, you know, he can put himself in elite, you know, he could put himself in an elite company. As soon as I come here to put something in the bank, they talking about, oh, it's out of service, it's being serviced shortly. They must have just opened. I made an illegal left turn too. Let me get the hell out of that. You know, but you know, at the same time, bro, it is what it is, man. I just feel that, you know, it was a question being asked. But I mean, I ain't the fight I really want to see, man. Sorry for the choppy video. I had to run some errands this morning, man. But they ain't really a fight that I don't think I ain't dying to see out there. But you know, at the same time, you know, Benavidez become the money man, or enough people clamor for it. You know, they might have to go ahead and do it. As soon as I come back around now, they open up the ATM. That's wild. But yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at Benavidez, bro. He looking to make money, and he ain't front about the Canelo fight. He said it's about the money, 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 and that's what it's about. So, but yeah, man, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts,